Hey, they still can't see. It shows that we just went live. So give us a second.
We are live right now.
Let me ask.
Can you guys hear us okay out there? I can see we've got Jack, Bill, and Jody. Please give us a shout out if you hear us.
No, they're saying they can't hear us. Says 60 seconds. Jason just said yep, they got us.
Okay, great. Yeah, there was a delay. All right, we're good to go. Aside from a major thunderstorm raging outside, I think we'll be okay for the rest of the show here. So, hi, everybody. My name is Eric Prusak. If you don't know me, I'm one of the co-founders of the Enagic web system, and I am very excited to be here tonight because we have a very special training for you tonight, and of course, a very special guest. Everybody can hear me okay? It looks good? All right. Excellent. Tonight, I've got Shan Stratton here with me. Shan, as many of you know, has been helping us with the Kangen Demo Live project, which is actually an automated sales tool that EWS is putting together for all of you to help you streamline the sales process and to make your job a whole lot easier. And our ultimate goal, ultimately, is to help you create more sales faster with less time and build that powerful team that you've set out to build here with Enagic. And I will tell you that this is early stages, so I'm going to actually unveil a lot of things to you. But without further ado, I would love to introduce my guest tonight, Shan Stratton. He's a name that we all know and we all love. We appreciate him very much. He works with, he's a professional athletic nutritionist who works with the NBA, NFL, and all of the pro athletic leagues out there. So he's got an impressive resume, and I'd like to hear more from you, Shan. Why don't you share your story with us a bit and introduce yourself to those that may not know you? We do have a lot of new members joining us this evening. How you doing, buddy? Shan, you might be muted.
Just kidding.
Oh. Don't do that to me, bro.
Man, if we can't have fun, then you're in the wrong business, folks. I tell you, Eric has been working so hard. I can see him sweating right there.
That was a good one, man. That was a
All
good
he
one.
saw was blah, 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 blah.
I got you.
All right.
No, Eric, first and foremost, man, I truly appreciate you and all of your team at EWS. You guys have worked so hard and done just a lot of great work, and it's been neat how it's all come together like this. So it's certainly my honor to be as your guest tonight and share some things with you, with the viewers and the listeners about the live demonstration that we are doing every Tuesday night. And as you roll that out, Eric, to everybody as a true tool, you know, it makes it more and more fun for me. And I'll certainly go into a little more detail how that all came about if you want me to. But first and foremost, I appreciate the opportunity to be on and really set some things straight for everybody on the EWS system to learn more about what the tools are that they have available to them.
Awesome, man. Well, you know, if you don't mind, tell us a bit about your history, like what brought you here and where you're from.
Well, history goes back. I grew up in a very small town in northern Arizona. That's where I'm from. It's where I live right now, is here in Arizona. Grew up in a small town up in northeastern Arizona, a small town called Snowflake, Arizona. And it's ironic that it's Snowflake in Arizona. People don't think that it even snows here, but small town up there. And my love had always been sports. Grew up in a very athletic family. Both mom and dad were very athletic. Mom owned several gyms, fitness centers, worked at the YMCA from the earliest age I can remember. And then my probably sophomore year in high school or so, she and I opened a gym, a fitness center. So I understand the challenges that fitness centers and owners of fitness centers face. And through that process, I really gained a love for the human body and how it works, how the body is intended to get bigger, faster, stronger, or healthier, or whatever the case might be. Being from that small town there in northern Arizona, we had people coming in all the time. Being in this small town, we were the only gym in town, asking us, how do we get healthier? How do we get bigger and faster and stronger and lower cholesterol and increase our energy levels and drop body fat and overall, whatever the case might be. And Eric, I learned real quickly that the only answers were really the same answers that have been around for years and years and years. It was the same textbooks that was being used over and over and over. Make a long story short, it didn't make sense to me at that time, 26 years ago or so, that we had this information being taught, but we were becoming less and less healthy as a country. And as we see it even right now today, we continue to get less healthy, yet there's more information than ever before in the history of our company, of our country. So I left the small town, left the gym ownership with my mom, and started really delving into the supplementation industry, and that's where I've been for the last 25 years, is in that industry of supplementation, and have been very fortunate over this period of time to have worked with and continue to work with almost every team in Major League Baseball in one aspect or another. Many of the teams in the NFL, the NBA, National Hockey League, a lot with the Olympic organizations, both here and abroad. And I don't say that to say that I have done anything. I share that more so, Eric, as you know, to say that there are some real principles that are being taught that are changing people's lives, that are helping athletes become healthier, bigger, faster, stronger. And as many of you have heard me say on my webinars, that everyone is an athlete on their own field of play, meaning that each and every one of you that are part of this great company, you strive each day to be a better, whatever it is, at whatever you do. Maybe it's a better marketer. Maybe it's a better pastor. Maybe it's a better lawyer. Maybe it's a better husband or wife, or maybe it's a better child. Whatever it is, we all strive to be better. And that's one of the things that I have found very fortunate, is to be in a position that we are able to provide people those tools to improve their quality of life. And the best tool for that has been and still is, in my opinion, the Kangen water, electrolyzed water. So, having said that, that's kind of a background.
So you've got these pro athletes drinking Kangen water.
I do, and not just I mean, a lot of times I get credit for, and I want to just be very honest, there are a lot of professional athletes that are really starting to drink the Kangen water and alkalized water and understand the difference between alkalized and alkaline and all of those things. That doesn't mean that I brought all of them to the table. Folks, there are great people within this company called Enagic that are touching lives in the professional athletic realm, but more importantly in general population. So I was fortunate enough to be able to, I believe, be a big instrument in getting that information to the professional athletes, and now it's just really blooming out from there, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I can't express enough, Shan. First of all, I think we met probably about 5 years ago. I remember hanging out with you in Orlando. I'm sure you remember that trip. What a great event that was, huh? I think one of the first trips we've spent together, first event.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real honor actually to have you here, not only with us tonight, but with the community at Enagic Web System. And also, I want to tell you, and I get numerous messages throughout every single day of people that are very grateful for what you're doing for us. I know that you've invested thousands and thousands of dollars. I know how much it takes to build a studio. I've got a traveling studio in my closet here, so it's you really made a big investment into your business, and of course you're sharing that wealth with not only knowledge but the wealth of the system that you've built, the tools that you have with the rest of the Enagic community. So from our hearts to yours, and everybody out there in the internet right now listening, thank you for what you've done, man. We really appreciate that.
Hey, it's my pleasure, Eric. It truly is. And that's one of the things that I really wanted to really define tonight, was how this all came about. Because there's got to be, rightly so and fairly so, there's got to be a lot of people out there wondering, well, what's the angle? what is the angle that Shan has on this? Why is he doing this? And, is this just out of the goodness of his heart? And I really want to clarify how all this came about, so there aren't any questions about how and why we're doing what we're doing. Having owned a nutrition company, continue to own a very, very successful nutrition supplementation company. That's what I've done for 25 years. When I was introduced to the Kangen water about 5 years ago, it was a great fit into my company. It fit everything that I taught. What we taught was how we can more alkalize the body, and this was the easiest way of doing that. Now, I'm going to cut away just for one quick second. I'm getting a lot of people saying that they can't hear us, so I'm trying to get a little closer. Hopefully you can hear that better. Eric, hearing me okay?
Yeah, you're coming through just fine. The majority of everyone can hear you just fine. I've got Daryl Prusak on here from Costa Rica, and you're streaming live right to him. So I think we're good right now. It could be some local issue.
Okay.
We're not recording this, so everybody will get a chance to see it.
Great. Well, with that, Eric, I had always wanted to make sure that we got our message out there. And for the past 5 years, I've had that great opportunity of doing a lot of Kangen water demonstrations. And I in no way think that I'm the best at doing demonstrations, but I've done a lot of them. And so it was about 6-7 months ago that I gathered my staff together here at Core Health Products, got us all together and said, guys, what I want to do is I want to create a scenario to where anybody across the world, across the globe, can log in and learn about living alkaline principles. That's part of our mission statement. I mean, my literal mission statement for my company on the website and hanging on my office wall says to enhance and enrich that quality of life for millions of people worldwide by providing the products, the services, and the education necessary to allow an alkaline lifestyle. So 6 months ago, we started allocating the money, budgeting for, and we spent, as you know, Eric, thousands of dollars in a recording studio with top-of-the-line camera equipment, boom mics, lighting system, everything. Now, that doesn't matter. What matters, guys, is this whole thing was put together so that we would have a platform to educate people on alkaline living principles. And as we started to roll this out, Eric came and said, Shan, what you're doing there is great. Is there any interest in doing just one, just for Kangen, and keeping anything on the outside away from it? And I fell in love with the idea because I believe that those live demonstrations, whether it's done by me or anybody else in the Enagic company, people should have the opportunity to see those demonstrations live, to see the changing colors of the waters, to see the ORP meter go from a positive to a negative. And that opportunity was really limited, wasn't it, Eric?
Yeah, it was. Up until now, I will tell you that, from my perspective, Shan, this is like one of those rare moments where, the stars come in alignment for good things for everyone. We have known for quite a long time that we needed an automated sales tool. Okay, so EWS provides everyone websites. We provide the ability to educate, pique your prospect or your visitor's interest, to capture your prospect, to educate them, and to close them. Our system does that very well. But one of the major problems that people have, Shan, as you know, is presenting. Okay, we all get nervous. I'm nervous right now, to be honest with you. I'm sweating armpits here. But some people aren't very strong in that yet. It's a skill that people need to develop a lot of times. So I've always known that we needed to find a way to create a tool that was from start to finish. We're talking from the traffic to capturing them and then begin the education process and have a way to actually have a presentation, a live presentation that they could watch and get everything they need to make an educated decision. So when all this started happening, I was like, awesome, because at the same time we were talking about we need to create this system. We had already begun mapping it out in our minds. So when this happened, the system is being born as we speak. So it's incredible. I'm really excited to tell people more about that later. But this is, I believe, a game changer for what we're about to do, because this is just the beginning. Well,
as I said, I'm certainly honored to be part of it. I will continue to work my very hardest to get better and better and better at those demonstrations. But one of the things that I committed from the very first one, guys, is you're going to get me, and it's going to be from the heart. It might not be the most scientific. In fact, I can promise you it won't be the most scientific. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. What I am is somebody that has seen my wife, my children, my clients, myself, our lives have changed to some degree or another by changing the water that we are drinking, simply put. And so to have that opportunity to help you, the viewer, the listener, every Tuesday night, be able to bring guests to and watch this from someone that I like to believe is real. And that's why I told my staff, we will not edit anything. None of our stuff is edited. As you saw in the very first one that I did, I forgot the tea bags, and so I messed that up. But that was the best thing that could have happened. I got so many emails, Eric, as you know, people saying that was great because it made it real. And guys, you're gonna get me, and that's all I have to offer. I do work with professional athletes all around the world. I do have a great background that I hope lends some third-party credibility to you. I will not say that that there aren't other people that can do a better demonstration than me technically, but I promised you that you're going to get a passionate 30-minute Kangen water presentation every Tuesday night that is a part of this system that Eric has put together.
Thank you for that, Shan. This is awesome stuff. I can hear everybody cheering right now. So let's talk a bit about, let's talk about the schedule and what that means, because I know that a lot of people have written in with some confusion, and I totally understand that. I have been slammed since we've launched this thing, and it's been really hard for me to get with everybody, and that's why we're holding this class tonight. So we are doing these things live, the first and the first and third, and then the second and fourth. Why don't you go ahead and explain that to us a bit more, and then I'll fill in some stuff on EWS.
You bet. Our plan is, as we rolled it out with my company, was to do every single Tuesday night. We were going to do a very open for everybody around the world. And I might add, we've been viewed live from over 30 countries. Just in our 4 broadcasts, or 5 that we've done now, we have over 3,000 live views. So it's being very well received. And this isn't just Enagic people. These are people in the world that want to learn more about living alkaline. And so the platform was that every Tuesday night we're going to offer this opportunity for people to learn about living alkaline and the principles around doing so. Now, when Eric came and we started putting this together, of course, we want to have, and Eric wanted to have, as well as Enagic, rightly so, something that was a little bit tailored for Enagic and special for Enagic. And again, I totally understood that, and I said, Eric, I'm happy to do it, but understand that takes 50% of my events completely away from all the other people, but I'm happy to do it because I truly believe that Kangen water demonstration is and should be seen by everybody. And so the first and the third Tuesdays of every month, first and third Tuesday of every month will always be a straight Kangen water demonstration. We won't bring in anything else. It's going to be 30 minutes of ORP and pH and H2 and anything else that we need to incorporate into a great Kangen water demonstration. You're not going to have anything brought in about anything side this or side that. It is strictly about the Kangen water demo. Then to follow that up, on the second and the fourth Tuesdays of every month, I will start off with talking about Kangen water, talking about its principle, talking about the technology, talking about how it's changed my life and the life of my family and clients and so on and so forth, talking about the clientele that we work with. But then we will broaden that through that 30 to 45-minute presentation into other aspects of living alkaline. I'm not going to hide the fact. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's exciting. Please share a bit about that, because we're going to now be able to target many different audiences that we're dealing with as well. So go ahead and explain that a little bit.
Well, I'm not going to stand there, nor have I ever, and say that, and I hope nobody else does, that, well, just drink Kangen water and all your worries are going to be gone. You're going to be healthy and live to be X amount of years, and it's just not the case, and you know that's not the case. There are other aspects of living alkaline. Consuming Ukon, great example. Okay, that is a great addition to detoxifying the body, which allows for a better alkaline lifestyle. So incorporating Ukon, that will be one of the topics that we have on some of these webinars. Incorporating exercise. Believe it or not, exercise creates acid, but in the long term, it is alkalizing. Incorporating other nutrients, and that's where my products come in, as well as other products. You're not going to hear me stand and say that you should only take my products. What you will hear me say is, here's one option, here are the nutrients that should be consumed, and if or when you go to a health food store or any store looking for nutritional supplementation, here are the particulars that you need to look for and find regarding alkalizing nutrients. So whether it's enzymes or probiotics or vitamins or minerals or protein or whatever it is, I'm going to teach you what you need to look for in a supplement, and then if it happens to be mine, great. If it's someone else's, hey, I've done my job. So first and third, Kangen water only. Second and fourth will always be, we do the Kangen water, we teach it as the absolute most important aspect of anything to do with health, and then we expand it a little bit, bringing in the other aspects. I think that, and I'll come right back to you, Eric, I think that most people, not everybody, but most people in our business, in Enagic, I think you guys consider yourselves health coaches, not just Kangen water teachers or Kangen water experts. I hope that you see that you have an opportunity to truly teach alkaline living principles centered around Kangen water.
So, I mean, it's about, what I love about Enagic is the true health message. So, like what you say there as far as, the nutritional aspects is definitely something that happens to everyone that starts drinking Kangen water, because it's healthy mind, body, and finances. So, I have utilized your products, Shan, and I think they're great. And like I said, I really appreciate what you're doing there. And it's certainly for the gift that you've given us here, because that is the springboard for what I'm about to show everybody right now. So, are you ready for that?
I am. I just, one last word, Eric, is I will say again, this is not about my products. This is about Kangen water changing lives, and then bring in the other aspects, whether it be my products or anybody else's, to improve that overall quality of life. I've been blessed with an unbelievable quality of health, and I've got to share that with others, and that starts with the Kangen water. So, absolutely, Eric, unbelievable tool you have, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, so again, thank you, Shan. And of course, we have seen Shan at many Enagic events. He actually has done these core health presentations where he teaches, he does the alkaline water along with nutrition and stuff at Enagic events. So if you haven't seen him yet, make sure you get on a schedule and head out to an event that he'll be presenting at, because it's a really great presentation. So, without further ado, let's talk about this system and how this whole thing works, guys. My brother's here, but he's not on audio right now. Welcome, Daryl. He's down there in Costa Rica. And I'll tell you one thing, guys, he's working around the clock, because, we don't cookie-cut our system. So everything that we develop for you is custom. I'm sure his hands are getting bloody as he's banging on that keyboard, because we have a whole lot planned for all of you. And Daryl is doing this stuff on the fly, like the training says. Everything we're doing right now is on the fly, but it's extremely powerful. And I just want to show you some of these things. So one of the first things I want to do, guys, is show my screen and just make sure everybody can see that. And then I'm going to show you around the capture page, the back office, and then I'm going to tell you some pretty awesome stuff. I've got some notes here of what you actually have at your fingertips right now and the power that you can yield, leveraging the awesomeness that Shan is. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll make sure everybody's connected, and then we'll continue our presentation. Rob, how's everybody doing out there?
Everybody's doing just great. Had a few questions, but everybody's just mostly commenting.
Can you see my screen, Rob?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, guys, here we are at the beautiful Enagic Web System website. If you're not a member yet, hop in here and go to enagicwebsystem.com and you guys can sign up. It's really easy. You can select a site of your choice, okay, and then you can actually see a demo and check out the sites, and the sign-up process is point and click. I will tell you, though, if you're going to sign up tonight, get in touch with your sponsor and get their EWS referral link, because if they send you the special link and you sign up that way, they will get credit for your referral. So I always encourage people to do that, and they can actually give you a 21-day trial link so that you can try EWS for $1. So that's all for the commercial stuff. This is how you log in, guys. Right here, you can see my mouse, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right here, it says login, so we just click that button, and it's going to pop open our back office. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So if you haven't seen your page yet, this is the easiest way to find it. You log into your back office by clicking that, and then you scroll down here. It's the main page that you land on. Here are all the websites that you have access to via EWS, and if you just scroll down, these are the websites you're subscribed to. Everybody has a team site, and then you will see the live demo site here, okay? This is the beautiful site that we put together for you to not only pique the interest of your viewers, but capture their information and put them into multiple databases, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. It's really powerful stuff. It's going to help you guys hone in on these people and create a powerful database that will respond to you and help and create more sales. That's the only thing I'm seeing coming out of this. So the way that you can get to this is come down here and you just click this button right here, this link, and it's going to open up your own capture page. And then there's this really handsome guy here who tells us some pretty great stuff. I'm going to pause that right now. Shan, you're in great shape, bro. I'm actually working out right now. I'm hoping to look like that here pretty soon. All right. At least you're walking the talk, bro. Awesome work. So this is your capture page, guys. This is the website that we've been talking about recently all over Facebook. It has everybody talking right now. So if you haven't really tuned into this, you want to check this out, okay? Here we have a video of Shan, and what this video does is it totally piques the interest of the viewer and gets them to opt in. The call to action that Shan puts in at the end is to fill out the form. One thing you need to know about this form is that it's really fast and easy to fill out and connect. You just put their information in. You can do it for your prospect. Let's say you're out at a demo and you get someone's business card. You say, you want to join me next Tuesday? Feel free, if you've got an agreement there, to go ahead and come in here and put their information in, okay, and then register them for the show. They will then get an email from us. It's a very simple email. It's coming from you, and in that email is a link to join Tuesday night. You know, if they click that on Monday night and they leave it open, it'll play automatically at the time. So they can just click it and leave it open and come to their computer at 9 o'clock, and it will literally just play automatically. So you don't have to think about any of the technical details. All of that's figured out for you. Okay, so your goal here, folks, is to share this beautiful capture page, which again is to pique their interest and capture their information. Those are the two things we're aiming to do on this site. This site will do the job. It has done the job well, and a lot of people are starting to pack the house. As Shan said, people from all over the world are tuning in to see this incredible demonstration that Shan's doing every Tuesday. Okay? So it's simple, but it gets the job done. It's mobile friendly, so on all of your mobile devices, not only can people access it and opt in, you can, at an event or whatever, at a demo, you can actually open your iPad, your iPhone, your whatever tablet you have, it doesn't matter what brand, you can load this site up, your own site, put their information in and get them opted in and just say you're going to receive an email with the link to join, okay? So some of the things I want to tell you tonight is what to do when that happens. I mean, I've gotten quite a few questions about that. That's understandable. This is all new and people are excited. Once people put their information in, what happens next? So they get the email, okay? Guess what else happens? You get an email, and these people land in your back office in a very particular database grouping called Live Demo, okay? I'm going to show you that real fast and where that's at. So let's go back to our back office like I showed you earlier, and if you click on the Manage Prospect, this is your database manager. Many of you know it. all you need to do is look for, like, you know, if you did a prospect manager search, you can come in here and go to live demo, okay? And if you click that and hit go, it's going to pull up. This is a demo account, so there's literally nothing here, but hopefully you guys will have page after page after page, I'm sure you will, of people that have said they want to see the live demo, okay? This is your master database for people that have opted in on this, oops, where'd it go? This website. So everybody that fills that form out lands in a database. Why is that important? I've always said if you're not building a database in this business, you're not in business. Bar none, period, okay? Your goal in this business is literally to build a database. It's not only to build a database, but to also build a relationship with that database. So always remember that. Start to think about database, because that's the most important asset that you're going to have in the MLM, direct sales, whatever industry. If you're in business, it's all about your database, okay? So this is just another part of your master database called live demo. It's everybody that opted in on that page, okay? What this gives you is the ability to hop into your prospect emailer and send a follow-up email or send a mass email to everybody in that database. So let's say I've been doing this for a month. I've got 30 people in there. I've already made 5 sales. I've got 30 people that haven't responded yet or whatever. I just want to do a mass email of information. Guess what? Very soon, probably, definitely before the next event or on the day of the next event, we are going to send you another one-click email that is going to be a follow-up written for you, designed, beautifully done with all your information on it. One click loads it up, and you will have a follow-up email for people that have seen the presentation but now need to hear from you. So these are people that maybe did not give you a phone number, okay? So let's say we want a mass email, and let's just show you real quick how easy it is. Just type in the word live, okay? Here we have live demo campaign, all right? I'm sorry, live demo group. That's the one we want to utilize. So we click live demo group, because that's the grouping for the people that opted in for the site, and then you type in your subject, etc., and you send whatever email that you wish to send out to them. It will mass email every single person in that group, okay? If there's anybody you want to exclude, I mean, I've done training on this before, but you can literally come in here and type in their name, hit their name, and you can exclude them. Let's say you're talking to Ed and you're already in the closing phase and you don't want to send in this particular email. That's how you do it, guys. And then all you got to do is slide on down here and hit send. Okay? That's the beauty in the grouping aspect. So let me tell you one other aspect that we put together for you, and this is an important one. All right? This is the beginning of great things. When a person opts into your website here and puts their information in, they land into the live demo, but what happens after that? What if they come on Tuesday night and they view it? Guess what happens? They land into another group. And let me go back to the prospect manager, and we'll show you that group here. This is called live demo viewed, okay? A prospect grouping, for those that don't know, is just, like I said, it's a grouping of prospects that have had a particular action, or they're grouped for a certain purpose. For instance, eco-conscious people is a group that you could create and target all of those customers that are in your master database for the eco-conscious information that you're sending out. Targeting is a very important part of follow-up, okay? Don't just mass email a massive database of information, because you might have people on there that don't want to hear about the business right now, and if you show them the business, they might be turned off. That's one small example of that type of thing. So targeting is a very important part of the whole system, and I'll show you where you can get a training on this whole prospect manager if you haven't looked at it yet, but these groups are very important. So the live demo viewed group, and if you wanted to see it, you just load it and you hit go, and there's some tests in there, okay? This group are people that have seen the demonstration on Tuesday night. Our system automatically tracks them. So when they see the demo, we put them automatically into a live demo viewed group, okay? And I have not announced this yet, guys, so this is available to you right now, all right? So when you're building your database and you're wondering, well, who saw it? we already sort those prospects for you, and we put them in this group. And the reason for that is because now you've got a database of people, or a grouping of people that have seen the demonstration, and that gives you more power to target them with the right information at the right time. So for example, when you get this one-click email from us that you can load up and send to these folks that have seen the demo on, it's probably Monday or Tuesday next week, when you get that, one-click it into your system or load it up, for those that don't understand what I'm saying, and all you got to do is go into your prospect emailer and type in the word, live. I mean, it'll pull it up, live demo. Live demo viewed group, okay? And you can mass email that email out to everybody who has seen the demo. So next week you're going to get a follow-up designed for those people to get them back off the fence and talking to you immediately, okay? So I wanted to show you those immediate features that we have in place. Now I kind of want to go back because I got ahead of myself just a little bit there. What I want to tell you about is we have already, one of the things I wanted to show you, and as you see right here, this is your invitation email. Okay, I send this out every week as a reminder to let you know, hey, the event's coming up, and it's a good idea to go ahead and invite everybody to the event. The way that you get to this is you come into your prospect emailer, okay, and you hit load template, and you come in here and you've got all these categories and all these amazing follow-up emails at your fingertips. If you haven't known about this, check it out, because there's a lot of information and pre-designed emails in here that you can use to follow up with these folks that have seen the demo or maybe have not seen the demo. A lot of resources here. But you want to actually go down to the demonstrations tab. Now, right now we have one email, but soon there's going to be a lot of emails in here to help make your job even easier. Did I say turnkey yet tonight, guys? What we're building here is an automated system, a turnkey automated system from start to finish, with some other exciting things I'm going to tell you about here in a little bit. But we're going to be able to help you with every aspect of the process with your prospects. And my goal, guys, is to get you guys closing sales in lightning speed over the internet easier. Okay? So here, all we do is we just click that, and we hit insert. And now we've inserted in this gorgeous email that invites your database to join the demo, okay? Now I want you guys to use this a lot, because I'm telling you right now, once your prospects opt in on any of your websites, meaning that they signed up for your newsletter or your ebook, you're going to want to, at the right time, when you feel like it's the right time, or you've got your own grouping that you want to send this to, invite those prospects to see the demo. Okay, because that's going to give them the life-changing information. When Shan does that presentation and you're seeing the drinks that we're drinking and how acidic they are, and we've all seen the demo. I mean, it's fantastic. That demo is going to get people in a position to buy. Okay, so what you need to do is invite them with this very simple email. Okay. Go into your database every week and track your prospects, okay? Get in there and pull up your database groupings, okay? And see, okay, live demo, who's there? All right? Who's opted in? I've got all these new opt-ins. Okay, I see who's coming this week. You can do it by date. You can see who's coming this week, okay? Then after the demo, you can see who came by just going to live demo viewed and hit go, okay? Now I do want to tell you, it's very important that you have impeccable follow-up, okay, with these folks. Just be yourself. You don't have to be a salesperson, because I'm telling you right now, don't try to sell them on the first contact ever, okay? You always want to contact your prospect and give them a service, a courtesy call, whether to find out if they got the ebook or the newsletter, or to find out if they received the email for the presentation on Tuesday. Guys, this is a very valuable free product that they have opted in to see, okay? This is a free webinar. This is going to change their life. This is information that has value, okay? So treat it as such. When somebody opts in, they're saying, I want to see this. Call them and make sure that they got the email and that they're ready. I mean, that they have what they need to join the next day, okay? Very important. Simple call. Leave it at that. Maybe they'll have questions. Maybe you'll start talking to them. Maybe you'll hit it off. Maybe you'll really get this thing going. But don't try to sell them on that. Just make sure they can come to the demonstration. And then, now listen to me, and then on that call, make sure that you schedule your follow-up for the next day or that night, okay? Find out what works best for them. Say, hey, I'm up. I'll call you after this presentation. You might live on the West Coast, whatever. What time works for you? Go for the earliest time. If not that, then the next day, the earliest time at their convenience, okay? Schedule your appointments with all of your prospects the day that you call to make sure that they're coming to see it. Just tell them the information is really life-changing. I'm excited for you. I want to do my best service for you, and I want to make sure that you have the information you need. I want to set up a call so I can answer your questions, okay? And then when you get on that call, again, you're more in a scenario now, because I think after they see Shan's incredible presentation that they're going to be more in a position to buy, and that's the time we can begin the sales process a bit. And just listen. You know, that's the biggest thing in sales, is to listen to what they're saying and relate to what they're saying and tie that into the message that we're laying. So you don't want to go on and on about H2. You don't want to go on about the science and all the things, because everybody's different. When I bought a machine, I bought it on emotion, guys. That's me, okay? I just bought that thing. I knew it was good. I was trucking water around. I knew it was something I needed. I bought the machine, no questions asked. Not everybody's that way, but you want to feel that out before you go into like any type of TMI, okay? Too much information. Shan does it all, and I think that's enough information. It's just a matter of finding out who they are, where they're coming from, what their needs are, and relating to that. Don't forget the three-way. Okay, if you've got a good upline, some friends or whatever in the industry that have a story, three-way them together, because it's the stories that sell, and that's your opportunity to share your stories safely without any FDA issues and all that kind of stuff. You can share your own personal stories and get the job done. Okay, how's everybody doing? I'm still alive, right?
Still good.
All right.
Yep, doing good.
All right. Hopefully, you know, all of that was good. Let me look at my notes here and see what else I have, and then we can take some questions. Let's see here. Some things you need to know. So when your prospect comes to your page to view the actual webinar, and that link is in the email they receive when they opt in, all they got to do is load it up. And if they load it up and just sit there, it should refresh, and that page should play automatically when Shan goes live. Okay? On the days that Shan is doing the Core Health Alkaline Living presentation, which is the 2nd and 4th, is that right? Yeah. 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of the month, which I encourage all of you distributors out there to check that out when you can. That's not a place for your new prospects, okay? You want your new prospects to be with only the Kangen water message. And what I want to tell you is, like Shan said, as long as you're utilizing the EWS capture system to capture and present this information, you never have to worry about any information they're receiving, because Shan at the end says get in contact with your distributor, and it's all Kangen water from start to finish. Shan's extra service to our community is for distributors and people that are engaged with alkaline water, because as he said, that for him is the foundation of everything that he's been doing. So that's the first step, and then once they come in, you can share this information with them, and they can check out some of the other awesome information that Shan has, which I'm telling you is really good. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. I take supplements and all this stuff, and the importance of eating properly and proper digestion, which is a big one. People don't realize, you can eat a lot of food, maybe not get hardly anything out of it. That's an important part. So always make sure you tune into that and check that information out when you can. So yeah, it reloads automatically. If your page doesn't reload for some reason, it's not because the system isn't working. It's because there's so many elements, guys. You've got browsers with pop-up blockers and all these types of things. We can't win 100%. But if you have any issue, just hit refresh on your page. On that page, we tell them if they can't see it, just hit refresh. If you refresh your page and hit play, it'll play. Okay, so if you're stuck for any reason, you can always do that. Okay, couple other things. Email notifications. You do every single time somebody opts in, you do get an email notification. Not only when they opt in, but not only that, but when somebody actually goes in and views your live stream, okay, meaning they've come and viewed it, you will also get information for that, and it's provided in your back office like I showed you in there. So it's a really powerful feature. It lets you know who's seen it, and you're ready to actually follow up with those particular people. People that missed it, we'll have follow-ups designed, one-click easy access that you can send to them to get them back on for the next Tuesday. Okay? Just a quick note, on the nights that are not live, the 3rd and the 4th, those will be replays of the previous week, okay? They won't know the difference, guys. We're selling a free live event, and it will be live to them as live gets, okay? So never worry about that. Everything's taken care of. Just get that capture page in front of people, get those opt-ins, build those databases, have impeccable follow-up, let EWS take care of the rest. Let's see. Okay, I think I covered all that. All right, so one of the things I want to show you here real quick as well is this page right here. If you're interested in checking out Shan Stratton's, 2nd and 4th, I was afraid of messing that up. 2nd and 4th presentations. You just go to shanstrattonlive.com, or it forwards them to a different page. So shanstrattonlive.com, and you can actually click here and view his other presentations on the off days. Now, you can come and watch this while your prospects watch the other event. It's not a problem at all. They're watching the event. You know who's there. It's all good. So if you want to do that sometime, hop on over to Shan Stratton Live and check that out. Okay, now, I want to talk a bit about what's coming and then do some Q&A. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to do this real quick because I'd like to take some questions, okay? Some of the things that we have coming is quite exciting. Guys, let me explain to you what we're doing here and what it means, okay? So we're building an automated sales system. I put that word out there a lot. I want you to understand that's what this is. It's a system where your prospects will be able to flow from being just a web browser on the internet to being captured, to being educated via the live demonstration, and to being in a position to be closed faster than ever before. This is a key component in any business, okay? You want to shorten the time between peak, capture, educate, close, okay? So you want that to be, heck, one night would be incredible, right? I believe that through these activities, we can get it down to a night on some cases. Maybe not all, but we are certainly going to shorten it from the often weeks and sometimes months to a week or a few days, okay? One second, sorry about that. I'm going to actually, okay. There we go. Just wanted to reconnect with you guys face to face. Okay. So we are doing this demonstration on Tuesday with Shan. We also are very soon are going to be announcing a presentation, and Michelle Rayleigh is helping me develop this. It's called the True Health Webinar. So not only we're going to have this incredible presentation with Shan Stratton on Tuesdays, which is a product focus, which has been the cornerstone of everything we've done to this point, but we're also going to be presenting another live presentation, multimedia, with your favorite leaders and, of course, up-and-coming leaders, 6As. You're all going to have a chance to be a part of this. This is going to be a business-focused webinar, okay? How powerful is it? We're going to be able to present the product in the business, guys, like that, okay? It's going to be the same type of system. It's going to be automated. You're going to have a capture page, and the presentation will be fed to them without you having to lift a finger. We're also going to write follow-ups and help you make these sales happen a whole lot quicker. So that's a part of the whole element. True Health will be about healthy mind, body, and finances. So it's a business-focused presentation. That all ties into the system that we are currently developing that you see now, and we have some other features that are going to be coming out, one of which is going to be live group interaction, okay? Soon, you're going to be able to not only visit your own webinar page on Tuesday night or Wednesday or whatever, and see Shan do his thing, and you'll be able to actually see all of your prospects that are currently in the webinar. you're going to be able to engage those prospects. You'll be able to answer questions and chat with them and click on their name and find out information about them, okay? So you're going to have some live interaction tools that will possibly create a scenario where you can close sales right there in the chat room, okay? Right there on your live presentation, your live stream. Every single Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to be able to utilize this, guys. I mean, that is some powerful stuff. It's going to put you in the driver's seat, and that interaction is going to create opportunities to close and also get you into a position to do your follow-up calls and close people very quickly. Prospects that miss the system or miss the live stream, our system will know that they didn't view it yet and will automatically remind them next week to join again. Okay? So we're automating every aspect that we possibly can ongoing. So soon, if they missed it, we're going to be dripping on them to get them back in for the next week. So you never have to really think about that. We're always going to be recycling and bringing your large building database onto these presentations. Not only that, guys, we're going to be doing SMS live stream notification reminders. So text messaging to your prospects shortly before the presentations is going to be available. So you'll be able to, the system will be able to send them a text, say, hey, don't forget the presentation. And the great thing about it, guys, is you're going to be able to, they'll be able to connect from anywhere. They can be sitting in a car stuck in traffic in New York City and just connect right in and watch these presentations. So that's, again, another powerful way to get more people viewing your presentation. And last but not least, excuse me, I think I need a drink of water here. Our system will also be automatically placing them in our task manager. For those that don't know, the task manager is a calendar tool, and it helps to remind you. It sends you emails and messages and helps you to organize your follow-up process. So if you haven't utilized the task manager, get onto the Enagic Web System blog, and if you would type this in for me, Rob, enagicwebsystem.com/blog has all of the features that we have. We have training on each and every feature, so you can check it out. There's small little training bits, so you can learn just about this or just about that. But check out the one on the task manager. It's powerful because you need to, I mean, the fortune is in the follow-up in this business. So, I mean, don't forget that. That's number one. If you're not following up, you're never going to make any sales. You have to be comfortable with following up. Our system's going to help you be impeccable with that follow-up, and that calendar tool with just point-and-click access will allow you to schedule follow-ups and send reminders to yourself so that you never forget you have a follow-up. Our system will send you an email every day of all the follow-ups that you have to have ahead of time based on the schedule that you set. But our system now this particular system will automatically place those people in there and set appointments for you to follow up and reminders. Okay? That's just a few of the things that are coming. There's a whole lot more. I'm running out of time, so I've got lots of notes here. I'm going to have to cut that short because I want to interact with everybody now. Hopefully now everybody's falling out of their seat. But how's everybody doing? Shannon, what do you think, man? Awesome stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is, Eric. In fact, one of the things that I want to bring up as we open up that Q&A section is someone had a great question. They said, well, wait a minute, I thought you said that the second Tuesday and fourth Tuesday was the alkaline living principles. And I think what needs to really be clarified is when someone is truly in the system, in your system, how automated it is that they get to see the right demonstration every Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah. They never have to think about it.
Yeah, the second and fourth, that is the alkaline living principles, but you can only see that if you go to Shan Stratton Live. Mm-hmm. All those that are in the system on the they're going to see just a Kangen water demonstration first and second and third and fourth Tuesdays. Every single Tuesday night, they're always there. You as a distributor don't have to worry about your prospects. They will always be seeing the Kangen water demo. But the second and fourth, that's where we hope that you take an opportunity to go to the Shan Stratton Live, register there, and watch the expanded version, if you will. Did I clarify that a little bit, hopefully?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So guys, I'm excited. Like I said, all the things that we're talking about is just the beginning. It's the tip of the iceberg of great things. But don't wait for nothing, okay? My brother gets frustrated. It makes him always excited about what's coming, and I'm like a little gadget guy. I'm like, come on, what do you make? Make it, man, make it. But what we have right now, okay? I told you about some things coming. What we have right now is perfect. All you have to do is get your link, set up a domain name if you want to your capture page, and share that with as many people as you can, and pack the house out on Tuesday nights. The rest takes care of itself. I did give you the tips. You should follow up twice in the beginning, and we're going to write the follow-ups for you. You don't have to think about writing emails. I'm going to take care of that for you. But that's how simple all of these things are coming down the line for you. Okay? I'm excited as can be. I want to talk to some people. So who do we have out there? We got some questions in text there, Rob? If somebody is, let me just explain something. If somebody is connected and has their Google account logged in right now on their default browser, just say you want to ask a question and just say Google in the chat, and I will bring you in, and you can actually get on video here and talk with us here for a second. So I'm hoping somebody will do that. Come on out. Meanwhile, go ahead and serve us some questions there, Rob.
I have one from Judith. She actually says, if we want to personalize your follow-up emails, can we still do that?
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all emails are editable. Just make sure that you keep in mind compliance. Don't make any mistakes there. Don't make any claims, and certainly no medical claims or anything like that. So, Enagic has some guidelines on their site there for that. Just be careful. But yes, all of our emails are 100% editable. A lot of people actually take multiple emails and mix them together to create something. So you can literally take from our library of emails and create your own marketing piece.
I'd like to add to that always send to yourself after you customize an email to make it sure it looks like the masterpiece you want it to be.
Yeah, that's a good tip. All right, who's going to join me live on camera? Come on. Who's out there? I know I got some students out there. Let me find some of them. I want to see somebody's smiling face. What other questions we have there, Rob?
I'm not finding anything additional right now. Everybody's kind of shy.
Well, we have, we're on a 30 to, I guess, 60-second delay in some cases. So, we'll wait just a second. If anybody wants to interact, just shoot up a message, and I will either bring you in on live on camera or we'll answer your questions for you. Meanwhile, Shan, what do we got to say in closing, bro?
Well, I want to reiterate that that all of these things will always, anything that we do, whether it be on Shan Stratton Live or on the Enagic web systems or whatever, they're always recorded. So the good thing is, as we build this database, some of the things to come, again, Eric, I don't want to get people too excited about the future, but I know here at Core Health Products, as we continue to do our webinars, we're going to have, each of those webinars will always have a focus. For instance, June, all of our webinars were focused around that alkaline living basics. Now, July, everything is going to be centered more so around inflammation. So, how does Kangen water help inflammation? How does, all those different ways of inflammatory. So, eventually, we're going to be able to have a database where anybody can come into their Enagic web system and say, you know what, I've got a customer that wants to hear something about inflammation in Kangen water, or weight loss in Kangen water, or whatever it is. Our goal is to make sure that you have access to a database of all the various different topics and how it relates to your technology. I mean, the system is unbelievable. I don't get paid to say that, Eric. You know that. But I'm truly impressed with the system outside of the Shan Stratton Live, outside of any of that webinar. Just the value of the system in itself. Everyone really should be taking advantage of it to keep track of stuff. If you're a real leader, you got a lot going on. I can't keep track of it without EWS. I know that. Absolutely,
yeah. It's exciting, Shan, and like I said, I think this is the winning ticket. We now have a relationship with you, and integrity is very important to us, and everything that we do, and I really honor you for your integrity and your forthrightedness and your willingness to give, because you get what you give in this world. You know, I know that for sure in my life, and I try to live by that. So it's good to know another kindred spirit that feels the same way, bro.
Well, I do, Eric, and I want to reiterate, and sometimes my staff says, quit saying it, we get it, you know. I don't ever want anybody to think that, well, you know, Shan, you're just doing all of this out of the goodness of your heart. Guys, I wish I could say that I was that great of a person, but I know that if we share this information and teach the principles of alkaline living, that people are always going to come back to us. And when I say us, I'm talking you, the viewer. When we share the right things, they're going to come back to you, to us, looking for the next step. After the water has helped me find more energy, what's the next step? What else can I do? And that's what I hope that's where I hope that I can play a bigger role, is providing some of those additional steps on the back end, from nutritional advice, supplementation advice, whole food nutrient advice, all of those types of things. You know, so there certainly is an end game to this all, and we're all in it together, guys.
Oh, absolutely. We make it happen together, my man. One thing that's exciting about it too is the thought that when this grows, and we have thousands and thousands of people in EWS, okay? We have a large community. All of those people begin to utilize this, and we build this just massive worldwide database. We have people from all over the world. We have Europe and Canada and Mexico and Australia. Hello to the Aussies down there. You know, we have people all over the world. Imagine what this is going to do for Enagic's PR, for their public image. I mean, we are going to dominate the airwaves with this stuff, and it's going to be a powerful thing. People are going to flock to us by just the movement of energy, the law of attraction, the attraction. We're going to attract people to this thing because you know, people are going to feel it. They're going to feel the passion that we have for what we're doing, and they're going to see that this is the way to go, unmatched in the industry at this point. So I've seen some other questions come in, Rob. I can address a few. One person asked if they could share on Facebook. Daryl has actually programmed very easy share links into the page. So people, not only can your prospects share your capture page on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, but you can do that as well. And it's just at the top right of the web page. It's really easy to do. Check that part out. Someone asked, what's it cost? Okay. If you're an EWS member, we're giving this all away for free, guys. We want everybody to have access to this system. Look, I've said it in the past. I've said it a lot. My success in life is, your success is my success, okay? That's the way I view it. I'm sure Shan feels the same way. And with all of us becoming a lot more successful, guess what's going to happen to the company? Guess what's going to happen to our community? We're all going to win, okay? This is a system where everybody wins. So it's free if you're an EWS member. There's no add-on price for this. There won't be for any of the stuff that we're putting out. As long as you're a member, you're getting this website for free. So when you join EWS, it's just $30 a month, and you get access to the entire back office, the follow-up tools, the emails, everything. It's an enormous amount of value, guys. It's important to me that you know that everything that we do is value-centric, and we want you to get the most out of everything. So it's just $30 a month. If you join for a year, it's 2 months free, so you can save even more money. And then every so often we run a special where you can get 4 months free or whatever we're offering. So stay tuned for those specials as well. We always make sure that everybody can get involved in that if they want to. You can sign up at enagicwebsystem.com or through your upline leader. So you get one website, so you get to choose one of our websites, then you get access to this entire system at no additional cost. What other questions we have, bro?
Hey, Eric, one of the things that, let me add real quickly, I know on shanstrattonlive.com, anytime someone goes there, at that website, it actually has an option that anybody, whenever they go there on Friday or Sunday or Monday or whenever, and they can actually, on that page, it asks if you want a reminder. And so as soon as you click on that, before my event starts every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern, they are sent a reminder. Do we have that same type of thing for the, for our first and third as well?
Oh, we can get all that set up for sure.
Okay.
Yep. And we want to make sure everybody has access to that. Let me tell you guys a few things because that brings me to an important point. We have, okay, first thing out, if you're on Facebook, and if you're not, I mean, you should totally get on Facebook. I'm not a big share what I'm eating type of person. Some people don't do Facebook because they feel like, well, I don't want to share anything. But I will tell you, it is absolutely extremely powerful. Can everybody see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an extremely powerful tool. So get plugged into Facebook. It keeps us all connected when there's not events. It's almost like an event every day on Facebook, guys. We're connected. We're sharing information. This is the best way to get on my live stream, okay? If you want to be connected to Eric Prusak and know what's happening in EWS and get the latest and get all of the tools, go to my Facebook account, okay? It's facebook.com/ see if I can show it up here, Enagic Web System, okay? Facebook.com / Enagic Web System will connect, or just type in the search bar, works great. Look for my ugly mug there. Like me, or I mean not like me, friend me and follow me here, okay? Be sure to follow me because I post a lot of resources and information. We always work with Shan, and he promotes a lot of stuff as well. I mean, you just go in here and you type in Shan Stratton, and you can connect directly with Shan. Make sure you friend and follow him as well, okay? That's going to plug you into everything. There's nothing you're going to miss if you're paying attention to our timeline and you're plugged in. That's the best way to get up-to-the-minute information. The other way is through email. We send a lot of emails, so if you're not getting our emails for whatever reason, contact Live Help on our main website. If you click right here in your back office, there's a live chat button right here. If you click that, you can connect instantly with our customer care team. Shout out to Rob for doing a great job. We love you, bro. I hear a lot of great things. We appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. So Rob, or whoever's on at the time, will help you with anything that you need. We're always there, right there, and we can help you fix your email issues. Okay? Don't use Gmail, Yahoo if you can help it. Try to get a domain name set up and get your email address at your domain name, like eric@enagicwebsystem.com or whatever your domain name might be. That's a quick tip there as well. I do want to tell you about a special group that you can join if you really want to get plugged into what Shan and I are doing. I just created this. Is everything moving on my screen okay?
Yep.
Okay, I got a message that it's stuck down there in Costa Rica. Okay, hopefully everybody can see this. If not, just do the replay. We are, okay, so we created a group, and if you go to, let's see, I'm just going to find it here. Kangen Demo Live, okay? Just type in Kangen Demo Live or go to facebook.com right here /groups /Kangen Demo Live, okay? Request that to be added to this group. So everybody on this call, there's a lot of people that registered for the recording. We had almost 300 people registered. Just if you're listening, go here to Facebook and make sure that you request to be in this group, okay? This is where we're going to be able to interact. Other members that are working this thing can share their successes and share their challenges, and you guys can help each other through all of this, because that's really what we're all about. We make it happen together. So I'm going to be there a lot. I'm going to post a lot of details and information. Shan, I'm sure, will be doing the same, and this is going to be a great place for all of us to share Kangen Demo Live specific information. Okay, so that's another way you can connect with us. Any other questions? Does anybody want to connect with us live or no? My heart's broke.
They're shy like I am.
I know. It's hard sometimes. All right, I am going to. I think maybe a lot of people just missed my screen share. It seems that it was it switched, but anyway, I think they heard what I said, and that'll work. Techie stuff, you know.
You're only seeing Shan.
There we go. All right. Well, anyway, you heard what I said. I'm sorry the screen share didn't work there. Getting a lot of messages. So just go to Facebook, find Eric Prusak on EWS, and friend me, follow me. Go to facebook.com /groups /Kangen Demo Live. It's real easy. That's the name of what we're doing here. And you can connect with Shan and I and share and help each other. What else we got there, Rob? We can,
All the
Jason,
other questions.
you're not ugly, man. Come on. Jason said he's too ugly to join us. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Look at me, dude. You see all this? Shan's got the beautiful hair. Look at this guy. Oh, man. It's making me jealous. I wish I could use some mousse or gel. I do use some really fancy oil in my beard. Can you tell?
There you go.
Isn't that nice? Yeah. Working out a little bit. Let's see. Look at those guns, man. Come on. All right. What do we got? Anything else, Rob, before we wrap up?
Daryl wants you to post the Facebook link. I'll go ahead and take care of that right just a second. But other than that, it's asking for thoughts of the system.
I'm taping it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
If you want to just see if there's any final questions before we close up tonight.
Any final questions?
Kangen Demo Live. There it is, guys. And I'm at facebook.com. Oh, did that work? HTTP. Everybody's afraid to show their face, Shan. Okay.
We didn't have an option.
I know. .com / let's see, Enagic web system. Okay, that's how you can connect with me. Shan, are you shanstratton.com or Shan Stratton? Is that what it is? You got a domain set up? Facebook?
Yes.
.com / Shan Stratton?
Yep.
All right. If there's no further questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I do appreciate you tuning in, whether it be recorded or live. Shan, love you, man. I'm really appreciative of what you're doing here, and I'm very excited about what's coming down the line here, bro.
Well, I am as well, Eric. It's a great opportunity. I love doing it. Something that it's a good way to give back. Us to you, you to them. It all comes full circle. So I appreciate the opportunity and look forward to doing it. So another question came up about the time. It's every single Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. That's not going to change. Hopefully, every single Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. You can see something somewhere, but every Tuesday 9 o'clock.
And if you plug into us on Facebook, you'll have up-to-the-minute links. Just tune in, guys, because this is it. This is the stuff right here that dreams are made of. Oh, man. Woo, what a day. All right.
Appreciate it, Eric.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, in closing, thank you for coming. We appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, you can email those to mastermind@enagicwebsystem.com. Now, before you hang up, after I end this, you're going to have on your page, if you leave it open, you'll have instant access to the replay. You can watch it again. You can share it with your friends, etc. You're also going to receive an email from me within an hour that will give you a replay link. Feel free to share that. There will be a question box on that as well, so if you're watching it later, feel free to ask questions. I will spend time with you via email. I am on Facebook, and I'm more than happy. I'm very busy, but I'm more than happy to get to you on Facebook. Just tag me or send me a message, and I know Shan feels the same way. What we're doing here, guys, is awesome stuff, and you are the ones that make this possible. So I just want to thank you from the depths of my heart for supporting us. We're almost 10 years here with Enagic. We have had an incredible, successful business here as well. There is no company that I've ever been around, and we work with other companies that have the heart that you people have out there. You are part of our family, and we love you. And my goal, ultimately, is not to sell more websites or to make more money, guys. I honestly want to see you succeed, and if I could jump into your body or jump into your house and have the magic equation that would do that, I would. But unfortunately, I'm not that powerful yet. I'm working on it. So meanwhile, I will do all I can to support you and help you. And thank you for being there for us all these years. And we look forward to helping those that haven't actually signed up yet and decide to join. So just let me know how I can help you.
Absolutely.
Anything in closing, Shan, that you want to say, bro?
No, just appreciate the opportunity, and I promise you those demos you're going to get heart and you're going to get passion, and it will help a lot of people, and I look forward to doing it. So thank you, Eric, and most importantly, thank all you EWS members, Kangen members, Enagic people, anybody. I appreciate the opportunity.
Excellent.
Yeah. They're the ones that make this so special. So get out there, get your capture page set up, get your link, start sharing it today. We're going to be doing this again next Tuesday, every Tuesday on that page. We'll see you guys on the inside. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful evening. We love you. Take care now. Speak to you soon.
Thanks all. See ya.
Thanks for being here, Shan.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye now.